Phil, another difficult test at the weekend, long trip down to Eastleigh. How's the squad doing? What are your thoughts ahead of that game?
Yeah, squad's looking okay. Decent week's training. Travelling down tomorrow morning, we're going to train when we get down there, which I think with the bank holiday traffic is the wise thing to do. So preparation is important, and yeah, on our travels again, and look forward to coming back into the first home game of the season on Monday with some more points in the bag.
With the one-day break between fixtures, you have to approach your weekend slightly differently, perhaps, to others.
Yeah, recovery between the games is so important. So obviously we'll come back Saturday night and we'll be in training on Sunday and give us a chance to have a good look at the lads, anyone but with any slight injury problems, etc. But yeah, rest is so important for the players as much as we can in between the two games. So yeah, like I said, the preparation really for the weekend starts tomorrow morning. Hopefully the journey's a good one, and we get down there. We're training. We've got a good training facility down there to use, so we're pleased with that.
You mentioned injuries, and obviously we saw last weekend Reece Hall-Johnson picking up an injury. How's he been this week? Have we got a prognosis on that yet?
Yeah, Reece is going to be out between 8 and 10 weeks. He's damaged his tendon in the groin area. Innocuous incident, really. Such a shame for him because he was just starting to find his feet. He'd kind of missed a bit through COVID in pre-season, and he was almost having his pre-season in the games in the next few games. But it's a real blow for him and for us, obviously. But we'll make sure he gets the best possible treatment and he comes back stronger than ever.
And how are the other lads, like Sean Brisley, Harry Lennon at the moment?
Yeah, Sean's made decent progress this week. He's been out on the grass, which is good to see. Harry equally, like I've explained before, it's step by step with Harry, he's joined in some part of the training this week.
And on that side of the off the pitch work, we've seen a new addition to the staff this week to work with them. Kev Mulholland's been part of the group now, and you said you've enjoyed working with him so far.
Yeah, I feel Kev is a great appointment for us. Obviously the physio situation has been a contentious one through pre-season, but equally it was important that we got the right appointment, and someone of Kev's calibre coming in will make a huge difference as we progress through the season. So yeah, he's had a busy first week. Obviously his first day he ended up here till about 10 o'clock at night doing the medical with James Jones, but yeah, that's what it's all about. But I'm very pleased to welcome him to the club.
That leads us nicely into James Jones, another new body in the building, another player to take down to Eastleigh the weekend. I feel with James that he's a player who plays with real energy, as well as quality, and we thought it was when we realised we could get him for free, I just thought it was too good a deal to turn down, really. And I think they had to move a player out to get one in, and sometimes those windows of opportunity become available, and you've got to take them. And I feel with James that he'll be a good addition to our squad. You've got David Jones in the squad, James Jones, and now Dan Jones travelling to the first team of the weekend too.
Yeah, Dan has impressed us in pre-season. We obviously the physical data when the lads are trained, we get all the data back, and these physical stats are always up there with the senior players. And I think he deserves the opportunity to be on the coach tomorrow, and it's something we're trying to bring into the club, that if someone has come and trained with us and done well, that they deserve to be involved in it, because I think travelling with the first team and being in and around the dressing room is a good experience for younger players, and he certainly deserved that chance.
Speaking of good experiences for younger players, Dan Davis as well, away with the Wales under-18s team, quite an honour for him and for the football club. Yeah,
I mean Dan is another player who's trained with us quite a bit in pre-season and impressed, I have to say. He's left-footed, he's got real poise in possession. He's a good prospect. It's great for the club, and we look forward to seeing him and hopefully get some game time I think it's next Friday.
The Wrexham supporters looking ahead to the Eastleigh game, they'll remember last season, two very feisty matches. What are you expecting this season from Eastleigh?
Yeah, I think that's fair to say that there was different style of team to Solihull from what I've seen. Although I'm always wary in judging too much and pre-season in terms of systems, etc., because teams can change, and obviously it is their first game of the season. But yeah, we know the strengths from how they go about the business last season, and we'll be aware of that. And we just got to go down there with a real determination about us to get back up the road with points in the bag.
Thanks so much, Phil. Enjoy the trip.
Thank you.